What up?
Oh, just putting a charge on it.
I heard you as a future #2.
I've heard the same thing.
That's what Jackie and Daddy Dave says.
The only thing is I've been hearing it for about 4 years from Jackie and Dave. I don't care how bad I wanted to beat Doc. I'll lose to Doc 50 times before I'd rather lose to Dave once.
Not Dave. Jackie.
It's not really Dave. Yeah, it's Dave's people's. Daddy Dave's truck's extremely fast. If it goes straight and it hooks, it's really fast. It's gonna be a good race. I'm not scared of that truck that I've outran every time I raced it.
Sean doesn't get mad unless he's scared. He's worried to death about that truck. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, they've spent $200,000 on it since then. It's fast, there's no doubt about it. Jackie, he's got that hard on to outrun me, and he's not gonna be happy until he does.
This race between Sean and Daddy Dave is a big deal. They've lost 3-4 times already, and they always just want to beat Sean. They haven't ever got it done.
It was this far away from just full. We're just gonna make Daddy Dave and his daddy Jackie try and outrun you instead of us trying to outrun them.
It's Grandpa Jackie. You know he's an old.
So one of two things need to happen. We either need to spin the tire just enough to get it out of that mess, or feed it enough power to bring it out of that mess.
I'm in for that. My strategy in this race against Daddy Dave is pretty simple, about like all the races. Put a lot of power in the Nova, let off the trans brake, and let it eat. All I know is that if they do win, doesn't matter how many times I've beat that truck in the past.
Superstars.
All I'm gonna hear. So if I lose, I'm gonna need one of y'all to drive my truck and trailer. I'm just gonna keep going. All the way until either I run out of gas or I get home.
We should just not let that happen.
Tonight, I rounded up my crew. All we got left now is to do some testing, because to outrun Sean, it's gonna have to make one of the fastest passes it's ever made.
Let me lock this bitch up and I'm in.
I'm not taking a big old ticket like Barron did over there. If the cops pull up, I don't know none of you. I'm trying to get over here and work on a door, and you were in my way, and there was smoke everywhere.
Yeah.
Couldn't see nothing.
I don't know who the
Thanks, man. I got one of the biggest races coming up with Sean for the #1 spot. We're gonna make a couple test hits to see if it all works out.
Tired of this cold.
Murder Nova.
Get murdered.
Murdered.
I'm gonna bring a Sharpie and put a D on the end of his tag.
Jerry and Chuck are helping me tonight because they want to see the Murder Nova go down just as bad as I do. His head's huge. I don't see how that guy gets in his car. Everybody wants to see Sean go down.
When you go, I'm gonna drive behind you, and I'm gonna stop right here and block the road so you can turn around and come right back in that one.
What if somebody's coming?
As long as I'm not blinking my lights at you, come on.
Being ours a local place, we all go out to make test hits on. The bad part is it's right beside the highway, so you got to get in, you got to get out, and you got to have everything set before you go in there. Everybody bueno?
Bueno. It's late and too cold to be doing this.
Tonight's test hit, I mean, it's extremely risky. You could get caught at any time. The highway patrol could roll by any time. I had a couple guys sit a couple blocks away watching for the police. I'll have a minute, 30-second or a minute heads up if the cops are coming.
Whoa, he's all over the place. Truck went hard left.
Going left pretty hard.
And go to the left.
You gonna try it again? Or you want me to have him come back?
They said we're good if you want to go
Everything's good if you want to pull back out there and do it again.
Why the go left?
As it spun, it kind of done this, and then when it done that, it picked the front end up, and then once it picked the front end up, it just took it left. It's bringing the front end way high compared to what it was doing.
That sucks.
Make a hit in the left lane.
And again.
Second one, it jumped up and went to the right. You know, it did just the opposite when we switched the lanes. I was hoping the truck would just leave straight, stay planted, and make a fast pass. Unfortunately, it didn't work that way. I'm not quite sure what to think about going into the race with Sean. I'm nervous. I mean, it's a crapshoot. If I was a spectator standing on the sidelines and a betting man, I wouldn't bet on neither one of us. It'll be a toss-up. We had enough time to make 2 test hits tonight, pushing our luck. Got to get in and get out.
Damn. We just made 2 hits right next to the highway. We need to get the out of here. Whole deal that's smart.
See you tomorrow.
See you guys.
I'm not quite sure what to think about going into the race with Sean. I consider him the biggest threat. Hopefully, the truck will leave straight and make a fast pass. I got the horsepower, and I have the truck to beat him. I will take the win. Let's do this, get it over with.
Love you.
Right before the race with Dave, I told Sean straight up, I'll put as much power in the car as I think the road can hold. If it doesn't hold the power, it's gonna knock the tires off and he's done. If it does hold the power, it's gonna be a hell of a race.
Okay, now it's time to kick some butt.
Long time coming.
I cannot wait for Daddy Dave and Sean to race. I don't even care who wins, who loses. I'm calling the loser out. I'm coming up the list and getting my spot back.
This race between Daddy Dave and me, it should have happened a long time ago. It's finally here. Everybody's stoked about it. Tension's high. That #1 spot is mine, hands down. I'm gonna kick Dave's ass.
Countless hours in the garage, sleepless nights, but to get to #1, it'll all be worth it.
Catastrophic failure. Just as I start to shift into second, transmission blows up.
Good job, fellas. We're gonna need to send somebody down after Sean. Yeah, it broke the transmission again.
This is the second transmission I've broke. This time, I could just feel parts in there rolling around. There's no doubt about it. I broke a lot of hard parts, and that transmission.
What? He broke. Oh, I know.
Take the Murder Nova down, it's a pretty good deal. Sean said we'd never outrun his car. Looks like it just happened. This is what never looks like.
Thank you. Being at the top of the list, being the king, it's righteous. I finally got the chance to do it, and unfortunately, Sean broke, but it is what it is, and I took it. If I'd have broke, Sean wouldn't have hesitated 1 minute to just keep the crown.
Hey, so I'm gonna let you do a burnout. I'm gonna let you back up. I'll fire mine up, and I'll just pull up there, I'll stage it, and then I'll just burn down the track. Okay.
Love you.
I know you do.
My BFF. So last night during testing, I tried to make 2 passes. I did not make 1 clean one. And Sean broke last night.
Good luck, Dave. Sean, safe.
BFF. We decided to call each other out. I will get my 20 points that will put me back into the top 10, and it'll give me a free pass to see if we got this thing fixed.
All right, this first pair right here was a call out between teammates. Murder Nova called out Daddy Dave. Murder Nova had issues last night. Looks like they're just gonna push the car up here. But over in the left lane, that is Daddy Dave.
Hey, I pulled both coils and shut all the fuel off to those 2 cylinders. Yeah, at least it'll go. Hey, now Dave's in the top 10.
Oh, it'll be fine.
It'll be all right.
I wouldn't worry about it. Down through there, makes a move across the center, past the finish line.
Murder Nova broke last night. I didn't make really good passes last night, so we decided to call each other out and give me a test pass, basically. And we thought we had everything fixed. We did not. It just did the same thing it did last night. So back to the pit, figure this thing out. I don't get it. I don't either. Nearly as bad. And like it didn't do it. It got a little bit more out there, but yeah. It takes off good, then you can hear it start breaking up, and then it'll jerk the wheels in the air and take off, and then go back to on itself. And we'll get back there and have Lewis look at it and see what we can find out.
Bro, I can make a pass, it ain't gonna be fast. My old car would gap it right now. So I'm gonna let Gates do his burnout, back up, set his bars, I'm gonna crank it up, roll through the water box, spin the tires over, drive them off, turn the bulbs on, let them go, and I'm gonna shut it off and be like, hey, just wave at everybody. That's all I can do, you know?
Hey, at least you got a good attitude about it.
It can always be worse.
It can always be worse, you're right.
We're at the Texas Motorplex in Enos, Texas. You know, I felt good about it. We've been working on this team strategy deal. I gave Kai my car because it was more consistent and faster. I took his car that we're still working the bugs out of. Right. Hey, we'll go right, Bobby. Right, got it. Is that what you drew? No, he gave it everything he wants. Bobby called us out. I accepted. He's going, when y'all do this burnout, start setting the bars, I'm just gonna roll through, clean my tires off, and turn the lights on. Bobby's a true teammate, and he's struggling with some issues. You know, Bobby offered Kai the call out. He's superstitious and didn't take it. And because I feel like I'm one of the heavy hitters out here, I'm trying to get up that leaderboard in points. Who knows? We may be in the final race for Kai Kelly at the end of the night for the championship run, and we'll see what happens then.
All right, folks, over the right lane, that's going to be David Gates. All right, over the left lane, Bobby Ducote, Pro Charge Trans Am. So David Gates right down through there. Bobby just idles down the track, so that will do it for the first two call-outs.
The pass went really good. We had to run teammate Bobby. I love him to death. Bobby's one of my favorite guys. And, man, this out here it's a crazy world of drag racing. And we're gonna make a team work and try to make the dream work. I feel like we're gonna kick some today. Old girl made a lick that time, Bob. I seen it. I was like, damn. Love you, man. I was like.
Here we are, Ennis, Texas, season finale. We finally got this Heavy Metal Nova rolling. I drew number 3, and I drew the red 55, Mr. Chuck Parker. So I got a little bit of payback I owe him.
Thank you. Same to you.
We got a good tune-up in it. Hopefully the track's there, and we can go on to the next round. Bad draw last race, out first round, but we got some chassis issues fixed. We need to make a statement right now.
Doc Love will move to the next round. Chuck 55 rolls the starting line. So Doc Love will go to the next round.
We're just gonna race the track, right? We're just gonna do what we think the track can take. So, first round, we already know we're gonna put more power in it. We decided we're gonna put some more power in it early, and then just make it out the back, and I think we're gonna do good.
So we're out here in Ennis, Texas. We drew Callie Mills. This is, I think, the second time in the Invitational we met up. She got us last time. We actually had her, I was out on her, and right at the finish line, she drove around us.
Today's nice, air's good. Power's not our problem, but you know, the track's gonna be better, and that definitely put down some more power.
Car's running good. Car ran decent last night, consider the conditions. So today we're gonna turn it up. Hopefully she's not expecting, because we've picked up a bunch since then. And I feel like, you know, I know she's probably going faster too. I feel like this is gonna be a good race, and I think we're gonna get her. I don't plan on getting outrun again out top, so we're gonna put it to it and see what happens.
The only thing you got to concentrate on is going out there and leaving before he does. If you leave before he does, he can't catch us. He ran all the tires the last time we raced him. He's going to think that he can slow his down a little bit because the track wasn't all that great last night. And we went down. You make your fastest pass ever. You got nothing to worry about. Just go up there and do your thing and make it happen. And then we go on to round 2, okay?
Yep.
And Kelly Mills gets the win. What a drag race.
I'm ready for bed.
Bed in 4 rounds.
Deal.
Give me 4 more rounds.
Deal.
I'll unlock the camper for you.
Deal.
Yeah, if it only goes 170 something again, kind of. So.
Ready? Second round invitational, Kai Kelly. A few weeks ago, I beat him twice in one night. So I'm sure he's looking for a little payback on that. We've struggled this event. I haven't had a good, clean pass, so we don't have the data to actually go as fast as we probably need to. But Travis on the keyboard, he's gonna do what he thinks will make the car go down there and haul ass.
Ready, Adam?
Guy Kelly racing the 405 today, man. Hey, Daddy Dave's up here talking earlier. Don't let him do that, man.
Well, I can't say nothing right now.
You tell him. Hey, you tell him.
Can't talk no right now. He
Don't
beat
let
me
him
last
talk
time.
that to you.
He's talked to me for 9 years. We went up for round 2. We drew Daddy Dave. All year, Dave's hit or miss. He's either slow as or he's the fastest car at the track. So I'm hoping, let me take it back. He's not slow as but he's not the fastest car at the track. Good luck.
Good luck, bro.
You never know with Dave. He's got a hot rod. It just depends on if he gets it right. After we get through, I'll let you know how I like my steaks, man.
You're gonna get dotted right in your eye hole.
We can't take him lightly. The track's still greasy, the sun's beating down on it, but right here we got to put a lot of power in this car and hope it sticks because we won't beat him going slow, that's for sure.
Their first great drag race. Dave had to have been right there, but Kai Kelly gets to the stripe first.
Me and Dave went down through there, side-by-side race. I think I beat him by half a car. Last minute, right before we went up, Adam plugged the computer in and gave the car a lot more power. If he wouldn't have done that, we'd have been screwed. So good call from him. And we're going on to round 3. Still trailing Ryan, because he's still winning.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
I ain't gotta call you daddy no more.
What?
I ain't gotta call you daddy no more.
You don't. I needed that pass. First round.
Yeah.
That was close.
Oh, yeah, it was.
It was close. I was looking at Kai the whole way down through there, and when you can actually tell when Kai turns on each system, because he jumps out a little bit, and I'd pull back, and he'd jump out a little bit. That's the way it is all the way down through there. It was a close-ass race. Now, if I'd have had that run earlier today and had the data from it, I'd have put half a car on Kai. I needed that pass. I needed that data.
Good run as always.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that janky gonna put us out. Watch.
What do you think?
Same tune up.
If I had to,
well, I think the right lane will be better.
Next round, end of drawing Jerry Bird. Here we go again with drawing my teammates. Literally, they have a stats on me. 50% of the time, I draw my teammates, which is, I don't get it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's me drawing first. It's just crazy. It's just, it is what it is. We're all out here racing, so we're gonna draw each other at some point, but I'm majority of the time drawing my guys.
You worried about racing the Nola killer?
No, you gotta beat her sometime. Me and Lizzie, we always pick each other. She's fast though, man, and I'm trying to stay up in his points. Lizzie's behind me, so can't slip, man. I need to beat her.
I know Jerry can kill her on the tree, so I can't mess around. I have to leave on that light the best I can. Right now, we're gonna just probably get after it a little bit. The track's still tricky and marginal right now because it's still hot, so we just gotta go up there and do our normal deal, and hopefully we have enough to beat him.
And Lizzie Musey gets the win. Jerry Bird makes a move towards the wall.
I felt like when we left almost about the same time. Jerry's car definitely 60 foot's a lot harder than me, and he was definitely out on me a little bit. He pretty much shook the tires, and I was able to drive around him. That time, the car made a nice, clean pass, didn't wiggle anywhere, went straight down. Right now, we feel like we got the car to beat. The car's just rolling so good.
No, it'd been a good one. I shook. I seen you right there. I was like,
I said, oh, God, here we go.
I knew that was going to be a tough one. We left. I felt like I left a little bit on her, and I felt like it was a little ahead of her, and then the car shook. When the lockup came on, and like it felt like the wheels come up too high in the air. I don't know, man. It is what it is. I got to figure something out because I'm slowly dropping in points, man. And started out #1, and now I'm down to 3rd. Now, by the end of the day, it might be, I might drop it to 4th. I don't know. I hope not.
Did you get after it, son?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I didn't go that much different. I mean, a little
We
bit.
kind of left about the same tune-up, but the track felt a little bit better, but it's hot, man. It's just
That's the first pass I made in the left lane, though. That's what's
okay.
up.
Yeah.
This all stems from when I wrecked, and now I lost my setup, and I thought I had it back, but I need to go test, because like I said, I changed the rear shocks, the front struts, rims, I mean, everything. I made a big change, so I got to get it back the way I know works.
Yeah. I'm gonna try. I need to get him back. Good, Jerry.
You too, Lizzie. Good job.
Thank you.
In all honesty, I feel like because I know I got the call wrong with these people, and I can't seem to get it together now. Seems like that's the same song and dance as last year. I don't know, man. It is what it is. This is why they call it racing. But not always the faster car wins, man. It's a strategy. It's a luck of the draw, but that's part of it. And hey, hopefully I can get a win on the next one.
I hate racing my teammates, like I say. Jerry's definitely not the one I want to race, because he's got it together, but they're struggling a little bit with the car, so it sucks right now. I don't know.
I am sick and tired of racing Flip. I'm 0-2. I mean, it's I don't like it, but he won. I mean, it sucks, but hey, it is what it is. As soon as I started driving around him, he got loose, and the same time he got loose, mine got loose. And I looked over and I turned back into it, and then if I'd have stayed in it, it'd have been in the ditch. So.
Hey, good job,
dude.
Yeah. Sweet.
I beat Chuck. All talking's over with. I'm pumped. I'm ready to move on, you know? It's done. It's over with, and we're going to close that book. Good race, Chucky.
Yeah. I still feel that I have the faster car. I wish we could get separated on this list and quit racing each other, because unfortunately, we're kind of on the same team, but we're racing each other, and it's getting old.
Man,
Why the I keep spinning? Why can't we? I mean,
it's only against the El Camino.
I know that, but
that OG buddy got a voodoo hex on you.
It's okay to get outrun, but I hate.
Was that outrun or beat?
That was outrun. Outrun and beat.
In reality, that was just beat.
No, I got outrun and beat.
I know the difference. In reality, that was beat.
Ah, I hate losing.
Next up, you got Monza versus Dave for the number 3 spot. Monza is a man on a mission. He's already taken out number 4 Dominator. Now he's got his eyes set on Dave in the number 3 spot. And Daddy Dave's wedding's tomorrow. You can't write this.
Jerry's one of my toughest competitors. The race is going to be intense, but I'm prepared. He knows that truck is going to give him all he wants.
Me and Dave's probably raced more than any other 2 people on our top 10 list. He don't want to lose to me, and I don't want to lose to him.
As soon as the flashlight come on, we let go of the training brake. I never saw Jerry again.
I'm pissed off at myself. We were both getting really close to the center. I just lifted because I'm not going to wreck my car over a race. I mean, I'll live to fight another day. It'll be back next weekend.
Everybody's betting on Monza. Daddy Dave's not looking so hot, and then he pulls one out of his and that's what this is all about. Bad race.
I really want the number 2 spot. I haven't got the opportunity yet, but I'm sitting here waiting. I'm ready.
Happens. It is what it is.
I won my race against Jerry. I hold on to my number 3 spot, so getting married tomorrow is just icing on the cake.
Cool.
What's up?
What up? Everybody's are hungover. I'm guessing you're good?
I'm good. What's the plan?
I'm gonna go roll around, see if I can't get into something.
You got anybody to race?
Golf ball maybe? We should be able to find something. Well, let's rock and roll then. Tonight, we're rolling truck deep. Red truck's ready.
Where's the golf ball supposed to meet you somewhere?
Yeah, I just got a text. J-Rod says golf ball's ready to drag. It's like if I get beat by that car. Oh, there's another one. Act like you don't see him. Be cool, man. Be cool.
You looking at, homie? Got my eyes on you.
Act like he don't know me.
Uh-oh.
There's the whole crew. Most of the guys I race with, they think stupid. They're at home right now in bed trying to stay warm. I'm out racing off. That's what I do. This fun. I don't care what anybody says. If I beat you from a 45, then when we turn around on the way back or whatever, we'll do it from whatever you want. We'll just try it that way. And then that way, if I beat you, I'll run your race. And if you beat me on that one, then I'll be happy.
I'm hoping to jump out on you and then just let you reel me in. And I'll just wind it out until I'm out of gear, and then I don't have I got bad hearing, so if I go on like 1.5, just bad hearing, not my fault.
Tonight, I'm racing a Mitsubishi, I don't even know what it is, but it's fast. They call it the Ego Killer, golf ball. It's amazing. It's loud as hell. It's 40+ pounds of boost. What we're doing tonight is called roll racing. It's a different form of drag racing. A lot of guys aren't really interested in it, but it's funny. You actually start from a float. You don't start from a stop. All right, here we go. He blew it up. Holy, he blew it up. I'm gonna lose it. Oh my God, he blew it the up.
Man, it fun horrible.
Yeah, I blew the tires off. Oh. Good race, biggin. Hell yeah, that car runs. Left hard.
I'm all of third. There was nothing left on the tire.
I got it, and it smoked the tires. I caught it back, and I was like, oh, and then it was real good. It was a good race after that, but it smoke showed.
Yeah, I
That
couldn't see your
rolled
car.
smoke out.
It looked like you turned your headlights on. It's a little, the ones that didn't blow another turbo.
Oh, dude, you got oil coming out of your headlight.
Holy
I was just about to crack it and dump some.
That's a new one on me.
My car is bleeding. At least you went out on a win. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it went out on a big win. It was like 8 car lengths or something stupid. Sometimes I don't know what's better, winning the race or getting to drive your home.
We're doing like 200 mile per hour run.
Smoky. There it goes.
We are up one.
There it goes. Hell yeah, hey, thanks for the race, boss. It was a blast. Win or lose, I have fun at this. Thanks, J-Rod, for setting it all up, man. Hey, we'll get together in the next couple weeks, and I want to get some fast cars out.
Yeah, I'll bring my
Hey, I'm cool with that. What? My fast? No, some of my fast cars. You already brought the fast car. You kicked mine. Fix that thing, and I want a rematch.
Hey, it's fine. It's right.
See y'all later. Let's go, let's get a driver's meeting. All the drivers. Okay, tonight we have Farm Truck versus Derek.
I got a question. Who's Derek again? Oh, right here. The one that's in front of you. You like them tail lights?
Second pair down the road, we have Doc and Sean for the #1 spot. Everybody knows the rules. Dead stop, 8th mile, jump, you're out. Cross the center line, you're out. All right, you're dismissed. Tonight's the big rematch between big-headed Doc and Murder Nova Sean. Can big-headed Doc keep the crown on that big-ass head, or is Sean gonna take it back? First up, Derek, trying to crack the top 10 list.
I got a lot to prove tonight. I've been talking a lot to Farm Truck. I've got a $500 bet with Asian and Farm Truck. With as much money as I spent fixing my car, I probably don't have enough money to cover it, so I really need to win. I'm ready to take that spot from Farm Truck, period. It's gonna happen.
Derek called us out for the #10 spot. That spot is ours.
And they're trying to get me. Derek, by 2 cars. That's a good race.
I feel ecstatic that I beat Farm Truck. I'm really excited to get back on the list, get back on 10th spot.
Hey! I think somebody owes me some money. Right here.
We lost that race. Dude. And we lost money. It's not good. We fought to be in that spot. You know, we're the gatekeepers for years.
man. It's all of it, baby, all of it, all of it, all of it, baby. That's what I'm talking
That
about.
was a good race, brother.
Yeah.
Car went straight, dude.
Finally.
Just in time, dude. Congratulations.
Good run, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Badass, dude.
Derek better watch his back because we're gunning for that #10 spot. That spot is ours.
Where's Barley?
You can call him out, dude.
He's next.
Please call him out.
He's next. Hey, I'm super excited. My car's working right like it's supposed to again. I'm gonna go up the list and call the next person out. I'm ready. I know you can't tonight, but...
Well, you ain't gonna have a chance with my
After all this is done, if we got time for some grudge racing, I'm in. I'm gonna work my way back up the list and go for the #1 spot. That's what the whole point is.
Second pair down the road, Doc and Sean for the #1 spot.
I made a test hit the other night. The car didn't perform as well as it should have. We're just gonna have to see what happens.
We got this. Got the beast in great shape. Testing went perfect. We're ready to go. We need to win this rematch so bad against Murder Nova to prove that I earned number one and I'm for real. Last race wasn't a fluke. I am the king of the streets.
We usually like to make sure that the car's good to go. We're not real sure what's gonna happen, so we're kind of going in it like a crapshoot.
Start cross center. Left lane's your winner. The rules are you cross, you lose. You cross the center line, you lose your race. You go into the driver's opposing lane, you're out. Don't cross the center line, automatically disqualified.
I just kind of jumped up and went to the left. We crossed. I was so far out in Sean, it wasn't even funny, but I crossed. That's the game. I lost. Just kind of bit me in the ass. To me, losing a race because of a mechanical difficulty or a fault, get the off. If I didn't cross and lift, probably the worst beating Sean would have ever had.
I'm stoked. I'm back where I need to be at the #1 spot. So things are looking good, and now all I got to do is hang on to it.
The saga will continue, my friend.
I'm so freaking pissed. Something stupid happened. I lost against Murder Nova.
#2 spot. Calling you out.
Before I could call him out for a #1 spot again, here comes Dave, #3, calling me out for my #2 spot.
When do you want to do that?
Not sure.
Okay.
I'll get back with you on that one.
You do that, Big Daddy.
This can feel like the good guy got in this one. According to Chief, under bylaws and subsection B, Dave's call out with me overshadowed my recall out with Sean. I don't know how that happened. I'm thinking about just loading my car up and leaving right now. Nice guys finished last. Spending $12,000 the last month and a half on that car, not making 2 house payments for not a penny in return, and to get kicked in the for being the nice guy. That's the story.
By the power vested in me, Reverend Chief.
I've heard that once so far.
Of the streets of the 405, I would like to present this to the #1 guy.
Big enough for my head.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. I plan on having that #1 crown for a while.
Okay, take it off. That's
The only way I can get to Sean is to go through Daddy Dave now, so I'm racing Dave tonight. I'm gonna get my #1 spot back.
Going into this race, I'm feeling real good. The truck's working, feeling real confident about it. Doc, you know, my truck's way faster than his, so if the street plays right, he's at the #3.
Dave by 3 cars.
Yep, was moving out. I just raced Doc. It was probably the fastest pass that's been put down on the street. I'm pumped about it. I mean, it did everything I wanted it to do, and I outran him, so that's all good.
Fellas,
Y'all getting some work done?
Trying to get this wing wrapped up. Another sheet of aluminum out in the truck to finish it with. I'm gonna try to have it done this weekend.
You know, it's time to call out the big bad Nova. My name's Jackie, and I own the truck that Dave drives. I needed a driver, and Dave and I, we just click. I mean, you win a little money here and there, but it's mainly a pride thing, you know? Who can kick whose butt? When do you think this bad boy's gonna be done?
It'll be ready for you.
Maintaining a race car today, you gotta have deep pockets. Unfortunately, I work for the state, and as everybody knows, state jobs, the pay is horrible, but the benefits are great. Well, you can't drive benefits. So having a backer is great. It's the best of both worlds. You get to do what you love, and someone else pays for it. Mickey's rebuilt the truck from top to bottom, a brand new chassis, front to rear. Jackie has not had a problem writing one check. Mickey says it's needed it, Jackie's paid for it.
I know this truck's real light in the back end, so I think it needs all the wind it can get. It looked like it got a little squirrely out there.
That don't happen very often. The truck is a 96 GMC Sonoma. It has a big cubic inch motor in it, and it's got a lot of nitrous on it. So I had Mickey put a wing on it because it's getting loose on the big end. Air's getting up underneath the truck and lifting the back of the truck up because it's so light. We're hoping this wing that'll keep the air out from underneath the truck.
So maybe y'all can get some testing in before you race him.
Definitely gotta do that.
Not that you need it.
We'll see.
He's still fast, but I think we got something for him this time.
That's been a year and 4 months. Patiently waiting, upgrades, money. It's finally here. It's time to challenge Sean for the #1 spot.
We got to give Sean a call out, I guess.
It'll break his heart.
It will break his heart after we race him.
I want to make this call out official, so I'm going to call Chief, and we're going to make it happen.
Oh, look, then I hit a triple 20. Now that I'm back at #1, where I should be, everything's better, the sun's brighter, it's warmer outside, and it's just greater. Oh, there's that one.
Hey. Hello.
What's going on, Dave?
What are you doing, Big Chief?
Just sitting around playing with my, you know what.
Who's with you?
Flip and Sean.
That's perfect.
Let's meet over there at B&R. I gotta talk to you about something.
All right, then. I'll see you over there.
Yeah, you're gonna go over and explain to him who's gonna be the new daddy in town.
Dave's about to call your ass out.
I mean, it's about time. I figured he'd done it by now.
I guess if you're scared, you wait a while.
Maybe Jackie bought him a set of balls. Daddy Dave and Jackie lose a lot of respect from the rest of the racers in the game because just about everybody has done this on their own. To be on the list, the racers either built their car or they worked their ass off to pay for their car. But when it comes to Daddy Dave and Jackie, jealousy and a lack of respect in the way that they did it, I mean, that overcomes everyone.
We'll be back shortly.
Have fun.
I want to make this call out face-to-face with Sean just to get his reaction. He knows it's coming, but this is going to shock him a little bit.
Nova did say that my truck would never outrun a Nova. You remember him saying that, right? He says, tell Dave it wouldn't make no difference if he was driving it. Well, I'm going to give him something to talk about.
The race with Sean, it's ate Jackie up for a long time, just because I've raced him and Sean has beat it all 4 times. And then you got Sean running his mouth about, you know, how the truck will never outrun this Nova. That got to Jackie. I mean, real hard.
4 times. Well, #2 belongs to him or Doc. Doesn't belong to us no more. I mean, I want the #1 spot.
He watched me drag Doc's ass.
Yeah, he's in for a big surprise.
I'm getting a Trans Am sometime soon. Hi.
Has Haley got time to help me load the car before she has to go back to school?
Yeah, I got a couple minutes.
I'm gonna go to Mickey's and figure something out.
What are you gonna figure out?
Oh, why I lost 2 races in a row?
You've been down in the dumpers.
Well, who wouldn't be in the freaking dumpers losing 2 spots in one night?
Doc crossed the center line, automatically disqualified.
I'm taking both of them losses pretty hard. Not been easy on me, Mickey, Gilbert, my wife, kids. You can't brush off losing 2 spots in one night. I mean, from 1 to 3. We're gonna try something drastic and hopefully I get 2 spots back in one night.
Can you believe Dave's bitch ass just call you out like that?
I'm guaranteeing that's what it is. This is the race that everybody's been wanting to see forever.
I love Dave. I've known him for a long time, but it doesn't change the fact that he's a moron.
Yeah, he's got a false sense of hope. Well, I mean, he's got Jackie doing this to him.
It just so happens I can do it like this right back at him.
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing you.
You know, the deal with Sean, he's so cocky. You know, he wants to talk about how fast and how bad he is and nobody never gonna beat me. If I was Sean, I'd be really worried. I'd be really, really worried, you know?
Illegitimate son flips with him.
How many times do you think Jackie's gonna ask me if I'm scared?
I'm gonna go off on him if he keeps doing that. It's just a constant deal with Jackie Knox. You know, he just talks all the time, and they still haven't beat Sean.
I should look at him and go, Jackie, are you scared? Because you look scared. It doesn't really matter to me that Dave has a sugar daddy. I could care less. At the end of the day, he's still got to get that truck down the same road I have to.
You brought backup.
You brought your cheerleader.
I figured you'd bring your money man, so I thought I'd bring my money man. So I figured there's a reason I'm here.
It's been a year and 4 months, and I'm finally calling you out for the #1 spot. How about that?
This is the race everybody wants to see. It needs to happen. I know it does. So, I mean, this will be the end of it.
So that's it. It's official.
It's official. Like
#1, #2, going down this weekend.
Once we take the #1 spot, we're gonna go out for a big fat steak dinner.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
I hope you're ready.
I'm ready.
You got a big part in this deal. I don't give a how much money they pour into that truck. I'll see you Saturday night. Drag that pile of out, and we'll get this deal done. Look, I'll tell y'all like I told y'all last time, man. That piece of will never outrun me.
You're fixing to find out what ever looks like, aren't you?
You lost your mind.
Yeah, I ain't lost nothing. I might be 51 years old, but I ain't lost nothing.
We're out there, and Jackie's mouthing off as usual. Tension's really high.
You seriously think you outrun that? You're crazy.
Not outrunning.
You're
embarrassing.
Jackie wants to come out there and talk and be a badass, but he has no idea what it's like, how competitive it is, and even how much fun it is. He just wants to stand back there and flap his gums. That's all he does.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
You've lost your mind.
Embarrassing.
Lost your. He don't know anything. He's just got a pocket full of money, and he's just a. That's all there is to it.
We'll see y'all this weekend.
Hey, why don't you just go ahead and hook that El Camino on the back of that Nova right there? Flip's got a name of Flip for a reason.
You seriously think you outrun that? Come on. Jackie started running his mouth. I just couldn't take it anymore. I got in his face. I was pissed off.
Come on.
Stupid.
Hey, come on. Get that piece of out there Saturday night. We'll see y'all.
We'll be there.
Y'all are
Flip acting up, don't take it personal. I'll let my driving and that truck do the speaking for me.
This call out needed to happen, and all I can say is bring your out and let's do it.
A lot of tension building up to tonight's race. Derek called out Varley for the #9 spot. Varley isn't backing down. Varley and Derek almost came to blows earlier this week.
What you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? How about punch you in the face?
This race could get real ugly.
Early or not.
Seems like you left way ahead of Derek.
Varley by about 1.5 to 2 cars.
Can we call that?
You got the video?
Rules are, you jump, you're out. Even though Varley crossed the finish line ahead of Derek, if he jumped the light, he's out, he's disqualified. So everybody's gonna go to their cell phones and see if we can come up with a video ruling to figure out if he jumped or not.
He was money.
Ooh, that's close.
Ooh, do it again. Get a slow-mo app on that one.
If you watch Varley's car, it looks like he jumped. But if you watch the light, it's like dead on.
I'm calling it good, Tony worked his ass off for that win. He left right on the light, and that's what won him the race.
Tony's fast on the light, baby.
On 7 cylinders, whipping that ass.
Good job. We just kicked Derek's ass, so I'm elated. Tony's elated. He cut a great light.
That damn Ford's making some power.
We're all happy. The whole crew's happy.
Where's my donut? Oh, right here.
Great race. Thank you.
Tony had the luck. I started reeling him in on the big end, but ran out of road.
Derek took a loss, and I've showed him that us older guys, we ain't gonna take no off these young punks.
Thank you for the donuts, homie.
And the 1,500. It's hell of a shots, huh?
I'm not quite sure what to think about going into the race with Sean. I consider him the biggest threat. Hopefully, the truck will leave straight and make a fast pass. I got the horsepower, and I have the truck to beat him. I will take the win. Let's do this, get it over with.
Love you.
Right before the race with Dave, I told Sean straight up, I put as much power in the car as I think the road can hold. If it doesn't hold the power, it's gonna knock the tires off and he's done. If it does hold the power, it's gonna be a hell of a race.
Okay, now it's time to kick some butt. Long time coming.
I cannot wait for Daddy Dave and Sean to race. I don't even care who wins, who loses. I'm calling the loser out. I'm coming up the list and getting my spot back.
This race between Daddy Dave and me, it should have happened a long time ago. It's finally here. Everybody's stoked about it. Tension's high. That #1 spot is mine, hands down. I'm gonna kick Dave's ass.
Sean and Dave, #1, #2, going down tonight.
Sean can be beat, but it's gonna take the fastest pass of anybody's life to fully outrun the car.
The Murder Nova is a '69 big block Chevy with a F3X Pro Charger. It's got 172 cubic inch Pro-Line engine, Power Glide transmission. It's got big old tires on the back for traction. We use the MSD box to kill a lot of power. If we just went out there and let it eat with all the power that it had, it'd knock the tires off every time.
I drive a 96 GMC Sonoma. It's black and silver. It's got a 33.5 16 wide tire on it, 632 cubic inches. It's got 3 stages of nitrous. The Sonoma's got the biggest cubic inch motor out of everybody around here. I mean, I can make upwards of 1,800 horsepower. Countless hours in the garage, sleepless nights, but to get to #1, it'll all be worth it.
Catastrophic failure. Just as I start to shift into second, transmission blows up.
Good job, fellas. We're gonna need to send somebody down after Sean.
Yeah, it broke the transmission again.
This is the second transmission I've broke. This time, I could just feel parts in there rolling around. There's no doubt about it. I broke a lot of hard parts, and that transmission.
What? He broke. Oh, I know.
Take the Murder Nova down, it's a pretty good deal. Sean said we'd never outrun his car. Looks like it just happened. This is what never looks like.
Being at the top of the list, being the king, it's righteous. I finally got the chance to do it, and unfortunately, Sean broke, but it is what it is, and I took it. If I'd have broke, Sean wouldn't have hesitated 1 minute to just keep the crown.
We need to get the truck and trailer down there.
It didn't even get out of first.
Sean was devastated. All the work, time, and money he put into that car, for Sean to come out and lose the way he did, I mean, that's heartbreaking. Worst case scenario.
Oh, man.
Good pass, man.
I'm gonna take it, too.
It's a good pass.
Now you know it never looks like.
Jackie said, now you get to see what never looks like. I'm gonna show Jackie, Dave, I'm gonna prove to everybody that I deserve that crown, that I should be #1, and I'm gonna stay at #1. Next time we race and my transmission doesn't blow up, I'm gonna truck up.
Well, I hate to pour gasoline and fire in a wound, but I want my spots back. I gotta call the loser out.
Car's broke, so
I gotta call him out, so.
Whatever you want to do.
All right. Sean's car just freaking broke. He lost. I gotta go through a broke car to race Daddy Dave tonight for my #1 spot. Sean has a choice to either give me the spot, which I don't think he's gonna do, or make me wait, you know, another week or so to make this call out.
I mean, obviously I'm not racing you tonight, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go call Dave out.
If Sean's cool with it, go ahead. I don't give a I really don't. Y'all do whatever you want.
You gonna race him tonight?
Yeah, I'm ready right now.
All right. If y'all's gonna race tonight,
Yeah.
take it.
It's happening tonight.
Take it.
I respect that. Thank you, Sean.
Doc's been pretty cool through this whole deal. He came and asked me if I'd give up my spot since my car was broke, and I'll give him a shot.
So I have a call out on Dave for the crown, the #1 spot.
I don't want to race. Doc's calling me out for the #1 spot, and I'm going to make him wait.
Oh, I came to race.
I don't want to.
You scared of a 3,150-foot?
I ain't scared of that car.
Well,
I ain't
let's
scared
race
of
it.
you.
Let's race it.
Technically, Dave doesn't have to race Doc tonight. You get a week on a call out. Doc calls out Dave. Dave has 7 days to make it happen. Nothing I can do about it. That's just the rules. I ain't holding nobody's hand.
So we'll end this with you being scared of the blue car.
Go ahead.
Fine.
That makes you sleep better. Who's number one?
The guy that won't race.